Alright, we are on Where Only Fool Dare Tread. We just finished that, so the only thing left in this game is the last level. There's a teleporter puzzle here that I'm just going to completely skip because I don't like it. The last level and then escaping the pyramid, so continuing, ending my Total Carnage playthrough, hopefully in this video. So I did organize my inventory a little bit outside the video. It turns out I have 11 blue potions. So that should be plenty. But probably I didn't need to be all that concerned about getting poisoned in the previous levels. I think if I had a couple less, that wouldn't have been a big deal. And I've got 3 of each pale and red potions. And I'm just going to get my Easter egg out because I'm going to be using that right now. Okay, so the key here is to make sure you know the order of monsters before each round and make sure you're prepared. So I got frag grenades ready and I've got green crystals because I know headlesses are going to be the first thing. So, like anything that can be damaged with a green crystal, you pretty much hit that right away, and then you take them out with whatever weapon seems appropriate. Since the first few rounds, the headlesses don't have all that much health, so I hopefully can still one-shot them with frag grenades, so I'm going to be using that. You want to make sure that you're wearing your ruby ring that you got from the lead box, because that will help you recharge your crystals faster. And alright, so I think I'm ready for this first round, which is headlesses. So I'm just going to eat my Easter egg, and that will skip the teleporter puzzle. And I did that wrong. I should have hit the green crystal first, and then taken a little bit of time to aim my grenade launcher correctly. So that wasn't great, but not bad enough to really restart. So I'm going to try to do better this time. It's the same strategy, zombies. Hit the green crystal and then take the rest out with your frag grenade. Okay, so that's what it should have looked like against the headlesses as well. Okay, so the next one is phantasms, so we cannot be wearing our red goggles, and the violet crystal is what we want to be using. Kill them. So your weapon doesn't even matter for this one. And that's where I've resisted using my violet crystal up to this point in the game, just so it's really fresh. It's recharging extremely quickly. So next round is ghouls. So again, green crystal. I think it's kind of up to you which weapon. I'm going to try frag grenades. Also, we're going to want to keep an eye on our health because we're going to need to pause our game by bringing up our inventory and take blue potions every time our health starts to get low. So that's probably the biggest, the hardest thing about these fights is just remembering or being aware enough to do that and not panicking and smashing your keyboard and missing the inventory button, which I've done before. Alright, so green crystal and then frag grenades is my strategy here. And yeah, I almost missed out on pausing, but I made it, so we're just going to take our blue potion there to heal all the way back up. Alright, nightmares are next, so that's another good one with violet crystals. And I think it's kind of up to you again whether you use frag grenades. I'll try frag grenades. actually just going to switch. Okay, so that worked pretty well. Oozes are next. That's going to be difficult. We can weaken them a little bit with the green crystal, but I'm just going to use my assault rifle, and most likely in the middle of this fight I'm going to have to pause again and take my blue potion. So hopefully I'm keeping an eye on that and do it in time. So let's try this. Okay, so that worked out a little better. I didn't have to actually take a potion in the middle of the fight. But I am pretty low. I don't think I'll take a potion yet, just to try to get a little bit more out of it. I think wraiths are next, so you need your goggles on and assault rifle, and I'm gonna have to remember to pause very quickly. I don't know if any crystals are good against the wraiths. I'm not going to use any. I just need to remember to take a blue potion pretty early on in this fight. Okay, so taking the blue potion now. And then shocking spheres are next. I don't think any crystals work against them, so basically the exact same strategy. Just keep an eye on your health. Okay, then skitters. I'm just going to take a blue potion. I could get a little bit more out of that health bar, but skitters are definitely dangerous. And I've got... Actually, I might take a red potion. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is use a red potion here, and I'm not going to use one for the ghasts because it doesn't actually slow down their attack animations. For ghasts, in Aleph One, I can't modify attack animation lengths. So once they get started, they finish their attack in the same speed as they would, whether you're using a red potion or not. So the red potion has limited value against the ghasts, so I'm actually going to use one here for the skitters. So that should help quite a bit here. Okay, so yeah, if I hadn't taken a red potion, I would have probably had to burn through at least one blue potion, if not two, because you'd just be getting hit a whole lot more. Okay, so gas are going to be difficult. I'm just going to heal all the way up for this, because you want a full bar of health going into this. Like I said, the red potions aren't that useful, so I'm going to save the two left I have for venomous skitters and greater nightmares. But I am going to take a violet potion, so I'll be able to absorb damage from some of the earthquakes before it breaks through my violet potion. Okay, and then this is very critical to use your violet crystal. There's no other way to get through this fight. I'm going to use a combination of frag grenades and violet crystal, and this is specifically what I had in mind for not using my violet crystal earlier in the game. Is I should be able to rapid fire this thing enough to interrupt their attack. So I'm gonna, they get their attack started, you hit them with a frag grenade, and then you hit the other group with your violet crystal, and you try to just keep interrupting their attacks as much as you can. And also you need to keep in mind that you might have to pause and take a blue potion in the middle of that. That's definitely the hardest room in this game. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, taking a red potion for that fight would help because they'll attack at you less often. So maybe what I'm going to try this next time is saving my red potion for them. I'll see how hard it is for skitters. And I'm kind of learning as I've only done this once before successfully on Total Carnage, so I don't have all the best strategies figured out. So I'm learning as I go. All right, here we go again. Okay, so again, green crystal. Okay, phantasm, so no goggles, and violet crystal. We got ghouls, so green crystal and frag grenades. We got nightmares. And now oozes. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my health here. Okay, so let's see, what's next? It's the wraiths, I think. And spheres. Just gonna heal. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna heal again, and this time I'm gonna try to do skitters without any potions. I'm just gonna have to remember to pause and heal in time. That's definitely the hard part here. But I can use my green crystal. And yeah, they just destroy you, so I'm actually gonna have to take 2 of them. And 3 of them, because now it's ghasts again, and I want to have full health. But this time, I can take a violet and a red. That way, their attacks will be interrupted, giving me a little more time to deal with them. But yeah, I'll try the same thing I did last time, basically. Violet crystal and frag grenades. Okay, that worked much better. So then it's venomous skitters. And there's only 2 rounds left, so I'm going to be using my pale violet and red potions for the remaining 2 fights. So hopefully with a combination of red potions, slowing everything down, and pale violet, I shouldn't really be taking any damage here on this fight. And now I'm starting to wish I had gotten more ammo, because I've only got 2. Okay, it just went to 3. That might be good enough, because for this last fight we can use our black crystal to kill a good chunk of them. We still got a decent amount of blues left, and I'm just going to take the last violet and red. And one thing I fixed in this 1.1 version is greater nightmares, their projectiles seek towards you, and when taking a red potion, they were still just seeking really effectively. So I've cut the effectiveness down to match more of the original. So now when you take a red potion, you'll be able to dodge their projectiles a lot easier. So, all right, black crystal, armor piercing armor, ammo. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, I guess that worked. Still wasn't super easy to dodge their attacks, but I guess good enough. Okay, so now we can arm our bomb, and I have to use my specialized code since I'm playing on Total Carnage, and it's going to change every time. I will try. I'm going to be a little more safe than I usually am, just because I haven't cleared out Field of Power yet, and I want to full clear that level just because. So I'm going to give myself 4 hours instead of 3. Okay. 228. Oh, 0334 is what I meant. Okay, there we go. The nuclear device is armed with my special code. You'll have a different one if you're playing on Total Carnage, because everyone's game has a different code. And now we can pick this up and put it inside the lead box to prevent ourselves from taking a bunch of damage. And I've got, 5 blue potions left for the rest of the game. I'm going to try not to rest and burn time on the clock for the rest of the game. So hopefully those 5 blue potions will allow me to escape here without dying. At this point, we're done fighting Greater Nightmares, so I can start using HE grenades, or magazines, in my assault rifle, which do the most damage, and then I can start duplicating them. Okay, so now it's just a matter of getting out of here. We gotta make one stop to get our treasure score up as high as we can. We want to go visit that lead, or the gold room, like the room with the gold door with all the gold in it. Because that will... We've only got 400,000 treasure. So you'll get 4 more points on your total score if you get the gold, because you get 1 point for every 100,000 treasure, and there's like 400,000-ish treasure available in that room. So there's really no reason not to go get it. We had a smooth run through that level. Okay, this is going to be less smooth. We're on the labyrinth. I've got to go to the top right corner. I guess I don't need my goggles here. Yeah, last time I ran through this level on the 1.0 videos, I didn't get attacked at all, so that was definitely a sign something was wrong. But with higher explosive magazines for my assault rifle, these guys are dying pretty quick. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. We are on Beware of Low-Flying Nightmares, which is the level with the gold door, so I'm just going to run to that real quick. Should be down here somewhere. Yep, here it is. Okay, so this guy's got nothing. And yeah, the spawn rates have all increased on all these levels since I've got the demon I killed on that last level, and the thing that dropped the alien gemstone. Once you kill that, the spawn rates increase. So if you're really going for a high score on body count, what you can do is get to the end, kill that thing as fast as possible, set a really long delay on the nuke, and then just kind of go through the game killing as much as you can with the increased spawn rates. And that's another thing I changed in 1.1, as it was pointed out to me that the maximum length of time you can put a delay for the bomb is 48 hours. That wasn't... You could put in pretty much whatever you wanted in 1.1 or 1.0. So now in 1.1, the max number of hours you'll be able to put for the bomb is 48, which matches the original. So I'm glad someone pointed that out to me. I just like everything matching the original where possible. Alright, I'm getting pretty low on health, so let's see, where am I going? Should probably take a blue potion here in a minute. But at least I'm able to save regularly on my way up the pyramid. Okay, so this, I probably need to put my goggles back on because we're on a Plague of Demons. And just to check, I've got 44 points and I've got 800,000 treasure. Seems like I'm actually missing something. 851. Usually 8 something I missed. But it's not going to affect the score because it wouldn't have made enough difference to bump me up one additional point. But it is interesting. I'm trying to think what it could be. Okay, I'm just gonna save here for safety. I am really low on health. I suppose I should just take a potion. I don't think I'll need all 5 of them, but whatever. Okay, so I'm definitely going to take it now because we're about to go up to Field of Power, which I have not cleared out yet to this point in the game. So there's going to be a whole bunch of oozes waiting for me and throughout the level. And I'm just going to clear out this level to get my body count up. This is the way to do it because, you know, now that I've got high explosive rounds for an assault rifle, it's way nicer clearing this level out than if you just had a pistol and a tiny bit of MP41 ammo. And with the increased spawn rate, you'll get a little bit more. Okay, it looks like there's a save here. You'll get a little bit more kills added to your body count. So we're going through this after we've killed the demon. And I don't really need my goggles for this level. Okay, so there's a blue potion that you could have gotten, but we definitely didn't need. Oh, I know what that treasure that I'm missing is. I'm actually going to get it on this level. Another place to save. Okay, so there's the up ladder, but I haven't finished exploring this map yet. There's another gold ingot I want to get. And just to completely clear out the map anyway. Okay, so this gold ingot here, that should get me the rest of the treasure I was wondering about earlier. So now we're at 889, so unless you go get the alien gemstone a second time, which I have a feeling would be impossible on Total Carnage, that's about as much treasure as you can get. So yeah, now we're done with this level and the game pretty much. We just have to go up to the ground floor and get out of here. Okay, so we can save. And yeah, headlesses don't spawn on this level until you kill the that last guy, the demon, and then headlesses will start spawning on the level. So okay, I'm just gonna be safe and take another blue potion, and then we're gonna remove the alien gemstone from our lead box. That's the way to get this door to open. And then we're done. So yep, we remembered to detonate the bomb, and we had enough time to escape with our radio beacon. And I've improved this a little bit in 1.1. Some people were having trouble getting a score. Yeah, so some people are having trouble getting this score screen to display correctly. To get something like this to show up in Aleph One, it's kind of a hack. Because all this data is stored. I won't get into the details, but it's just really hard to get this to show up in this engine because it wasn't designed for this kind of thing. But I've tried to make it a little bit better. If something goes wrong when calculating your score, you'll get some red text saying, hey, something went wrong. You may be able to just escape the pyramid again and try again, and it might work the second time. Although, if it does screw up, I've also tried to make it not screw up as bad. So if you do get the red message that something's wrong, it's very likely your damage inflicted number isn't quite right, but hopefully the rest of the sheet is. But anyway, that's something that's hopefully a little bit better in 1.1. If you were having trouble getting a score before, definitely try it again. If you've got a saved game right at the end of the game, you can just try exiting the pyramid again and seeing if that works. So this is all pretty self-explanatory, I think, except the difficulty bonus, +5. That's because I played the entire game on Total Carnage. Because you know the time bonus is only a +6 because it took me a lot longer to escape the pyramid than it would on normal. So without that difficulty bonus, I would have only had an 83 total score, which is less than I had playing on normal, which seems wrong to me. I would prefer to give you a bit of a reward for playing on a harder difficulty, so that's where that difficulty bonus is coming from. That's just something I invented. The original game didn't have difficulties, so that concept didn't exist. If I had played most of the game on Total Carnage but had dropped it down to normal or something lower than Total Carnage at any point in the game, I would have only gotten a +2 there because it's keeping track as you play what difficulty you're on. Alternatively, if you had played the entire game on normal difficulty and then just bumped it up to Total Carnage to escape the pyramid, that won't work. You won't get any difficulty bonus for doing that because you're trying to cheat, and this thing's smarter than that. But yeah, that looks like a reasonably decent score. And that's the end of my Total Carnage playthrough. So there are a few hard things there. I definitely died more than I would on normal. I feel like it gave me a good challenge, but it wasn't horrible, horribly unfair or anything like that. So I'm feeling pretty good about this difficulty level. And now I can probably release 1.1 because I didn't really see any bugs that I wanted to fix at playing through this. So I feel like it's ready to go. So, alright. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hope you enjoy the game.